Hello, my name's Derek. I sell physical media on eBay, and I talk about it on this channel. Sounds a little different. This is a what sold video. That's better. I did not pre-pick anything, so I gonna have you guys watch me post some of the stuff that's CDs here, and I never did put those away. But CDs here, DVDs over here, and I have some other media in different spots, and books are on shelves kind of like this, but black in the other room. And two sets, just the shelves in there are a little bigger. So what I mean by pre-pick, if you're new here, is usually I'll just go ahead and get all this stuff ready, stack it here, go through it one by one. That way it saves time on editing. That's kind of how I used to do it. My videos when I started like a year ago. However, with time, airplane mode. So I'll put all my devices on airplane mode. Not only does it, well, not all, but it saves the battery quite a bit because it's not constantly pinging for GPS or a phone or a carrier signal or the internet or Bluetooth, which have you. So there's that, and when I'm uploading, if you have a bunch of devices on the network, even if they're not doing anything, they're eating up a little bit of that network. So you're going to slow your throughput for what you're trying to upload. It's like that. Saves about that much. But tell you what, if you picked up 5 cents or you didn't, the ones that you did add up. All little things add up. Nothing to do with reselling, but hey, little daily, not daily, life aphorisms for life. Where am I at? Orders. Waiting shipment. All right, so there's 12. I don't think there's any books from watching. Well, seeing what's sold and what came through. All right, so first, I'm not going to stay kneel down to try to find this. This is Dolores Gray Heatwave Deca. So it is open, and I have some sealed ones in here, so I'm not going to be looking for those. I don't remember when I got that one. I'm just going to up and down here. Dolores Gray rings a bell, though. Well, it should. I mean, I did look at it when I got it, when I took pictures of it. All right, this Dolores Gray CD, 17. And I can hear someone in the comments right now, but how much do you pay for your stuff? Average cost of good for me across the board for anything I buy is less than $2. You can refer to my sourcing videos and you can see quantity bought, how much I paid, and that's what I paid total with tax. So for the most part, it's not going to exceed $2 average across the board on the daily. That specific one, I don't know, 50 cents to a quarter to a buck, could have been 10 cents, don't know. But physical media does not cost much. C43. I'm supposed to start singing and I got a vida, but that's the wrong CD master. And this one should be right down here, but we will do the same thing with this. Should be right there. Hey. Original master recording, Queen. So for anyone not super privy in the physical media realm, if you find CD, I mean, cassettes are like this too. I don't know about vinyl. I don't do vinyl. I don't know if they're exactly like this. But if you find these with these top header, original master recording. They have these nice, every one that I've come across looks just like this. These are, for those whom do not know, well, I guess whom would not apply, because it is an unknown. So to who does not apply, to who does not know. This is what they typically look like. They're going to have this right as you open the lid. With it open, take that out, and they're scratched, or not scratched, if they're gold. This one I had some light scuffs that I put on the resurfacer, and it turned out near mint. There's a couple other real small spots just to what you'd be looking at to the right of my pinky down here. But these are master recordings, so it's going to be on a very, very high-end CD. I believe I have a master recording cassette. I believe I do. It may have already sold. But this is one I got fairly. I don't remember where I got it. Some of my viewers probably would be better off remembering where I get stuff. If they watch and like, oh, that's awesome. You got that at Transportation. And for those who don't know, that's just the name of the road that a Goodwill's on. And it's a long enough, different enough word to where I could be like, oh, I'm going to the Goodwill. Which one? Transportation. Oh, I don't know which one that. Yeah, you do. It's very specific. Or I could say like Cedar Road, but which is in that same vicinity, but many, 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 many blocks down. So wherever I got this one at is $1, maybe, not even $2. I don't remember, but again, less than $2. These, the more recent solds for these, I think there was one that did sell for right around $40-50. But that's why I use Terapeak to kind of see on the disc. The case, yeah, it's a little tattered. This is not really a replaceable case. You'd have to get a specific case that has this little notch and stuff in it. But anyhow, it got cleaned up enough, really well enough, to where it sold for $69. Have a sewing pattern. And since I only have like 15 more sewing patterns left, well, listed, I got a whole box of ones that took down and just not worth my time or whichever. I think I took them down if they were cheaper than this. I think it's probably the cheapest one I had listed, but $12 for the sewing pattern. So I used to sell smalls and a lot of sewing patterns, mainly because you can get a box like this. You could spend $5-6 on it, and there's going to be 50 sewing patterns in here. And by the average, sewing patterns are going to be $12 to $15. The average kind of lower sale, and they can get to, but not likely to exceed $40-50. Same principle, a little more money for physical media, but there's all variations that are going to go anywhere from $10 up to a couple hundred. That's all I need. I just need to know that there's something else out there that I can get cheap that sells more than this stuff. Taking the same time. All right, so that was $12. C27. Should be right here. Okay. C27, Beth Gibbons. Is open. Looks like it might be a, okay. I have a slip cover. Beth Gibbons and Rustin Man with the slip cover. 19. We got Monkey again. Say hi, Monkey. No? All right. Go over here, get a cassette. Bob Dylan. Bob Dylan. Sealed. That's when it came from the estate. 19. Go over here. Oh, this game. And this game right here that was in the my video last night, about the King Crimson CDs. This one's sold. It's in there. Sold pretty quick, real quick. $75. C38. Should be right here. Once upon a time in the West. Once upon a time in the West. Soundtrack. $11. So strangely, yesterday, mentioning the video that I did about these CDs, a big kind of explanation video, I mentioned something about those Jimmy Buffett CDs. And I picked up the 2 CD packs that seem like they're bootleg, but they're not. They're legit copies of whatever sound recording gear there was at wherever these were done at. So I mentioned that in yesterday's video. Before that even posted, one of those Jimmy Buffett CDs sold. So strange kind of talking about that. My wife was like, it's like that manifestation. Just kind of think something, there it is. And I thought of a lot of money. Nothing yet. However, sale by sale, it's slowly getting there. So it's just kind of strange that I mention it, and then I haven't sent any offers out, or I don't know if this specific one was on auto offer or not. It says it's 27, correct? Or not 27, 22. That's 22. Okay, which one did you get? Sag Harbor. Like these here. So these are very, very specific sets. This sticker that's on here, it's not like a cheap, like if you feel burnt CDs and DVDs and you know it's a sticker, but you could feel it's kind of a real rough, light paper sticker, and you could feel like where the ink made the image and kind of absorbed and made all the fiber in the paper all soft and abrasive now. That's not this kind of stuff. I was trying to see a brand. There is some sort of almost translucent something right here. Man, I hate it's a mystery now. And if I package it up and send it out, it'll be a mystery for me forever. And whatever the image is, I don't know if you can see it, but right here, need it's like need something. I doubt you can see it. It's like a little. Yeah, not with that angle on how difficult it is to just see. But it's right here. That's weird. I didn't see that. before. Let's see if it's any different on this one. It is. It has another one right here. Okay, looks like, so since I'm need Z, D's. I know it's not going to be D's. But the brand, it looks like the brand is on the other side. Looks like the PNY, which PNY, to what I know, they make like memory cards. I think they made graphics cards at one time. They might still. But anyhow, 72. See, it's this sewing pattern right there that just completely threw that off. All right, D13. What am I looking for? Getting to know the world's greatest artists. Not Edgar Casey. Edgar Casey really wasn't an artist. He was a temporal artist, I guess, if you will. I don't know if really temporal. What do you call that? Clairvoyant. He was a clairvoyant artist. Edgar Degas. D13. Probably gonna be in the back because I haven't sold any of those. I got those a while. Yeah, see right here, on the very top. So someone's asked before about system. So that's kind of a good example. So as things start being sold out of this, no matter where it's at, when I go to add, I put so this would come out, just so I don't have to look at it again, 15 bucks. So now, when I have DVDs and things in the DVD cases and games and things like that that'll fit in here, now I'll put the new one, whatever the newest listed is, right down here. So over time, all the new stuff is here and all the older stuff goes up this way. And then the oldest stuff is all the way to the left. So that doesn't happen too often. So when one of these on the left get taken out, I just move one of these from here to there. Not at that exact time when I take the DVD out. It's when I go to refill it. I'll shift stuff around if need be. See, here's that Nils guy. I think I have a cassette of his. And yeah, that cassette lot did not sell. Of like 48 cassettes or 36 cassettes, 32, however many it is in that wood case. So I put it up. It's all the vast majority is all going to be like a 70s, 80s rock. There's a few sealed in there. Let me do this right here. So I don't know how I'm kind of blocked from that, but that's about as rock and rock-esque as I could get the 32 or however many are in here for this. So Paul Simon, Townsend, Cicada, New Kids on the Block, the Eagles, Springsteen, Newman, Crosby, Stills, Chet Atkins even. Well, a bunch of these I put the sealed ones in here, even if they weren't really rock. Rod Stewart, Led Zeppelin, The Who, Rolling Stones, Beach Boys, The Band, Robert Palmer, mine as well, face. But that's like $100. So you're going to get tapes for like $3 each and get a $40, $50 case. These still sell for like $40, $50. Why people don't see that value sometimes, I don't know. But I try not to undercut myself. All right, so I already got that. Let's go back over here. I'll just have to remember not to trip on that. Bandit's back. Bandit. He still has food. I'm going to open the door. This is what he does. For anyone who doesn't know, his name is Bandit. Because when we have a cat door in here, like back in the spring, he broke in through the cat door. And it's just a flap cat door. Then he'll break in through the, not really break in, just kind of walk through the opening of the front window. And he comes in and helps himself to the kitty food. Well, I need it's probably 45 out right now. And then this weekend it's going to get much nicer, so I'm going to make a nice, it's going to be like 60 degrees this weekend, so it'll be nice and I can make a nice little winter shelter under that table. Then when I got up at 8, and it's 9:10. Forgot to say that again because I changed my intro. D31, chair dancing. It's going to be a little closer down on the bottom. It should be. Not that much closer on the bottom. Well, close enough because I knew, most of these workout ones typically don't stick around for too long. $12. Actually, I think I had it listed a little higher, and someone sent me an offer. It's kind of a nice, like, I'm a senior, unlimited income, whichever. And I was like, yeah, I mean, they sent me a little note, and it wasn't like it was listed for 30, and I was like, I want it for 12. No, it's enough little difference in price to where. Was that the one? I don't know. I don't remember now. C30. This is a 3-disc lot, which comes in kind of handy because I needed room to put these away. Then I still have a whole bunch of other ones that I sourced, and I haven't gone sourcing in a while because I stacked, I compounded what I bought, and in line knowing that I was going to be going through surgery and I was going to lay me down for at least a few days. So I did some sell similars, and then I think the only new listings I put up the day of or the day after. I think I put up some, or I put up those books. I want to say I put up maybe 15 paperbacks. And all I did was sell similars for like 5 days, 4 days, whatever. And then listed these things yesterday. Then I still have maybe 50 other CDs. The DVDs are a little different because I've got multiple sets. I'm not going to get all that. And then I still have some hardcovers. And then still have some like VHS and cassettes and some other miscellaneous media that's down there. So I kind of pace myself. And even though I do feel well and my mouth is not in pain, I can feel myself kind of like body beat by the end of the day because my body's still recovering from having a lot done. So we're on to the WAGs. This is called Best of WAGs and Elliott. So there's going to be 3 of them. They're going to have the same title. There's 1, 2. There's a 3 set. There we go. They got separated. All right. Best of Wags and Elliott 3-disc combo, $29. So it's not like I haven't been sourcing because I don't want to. I haven't been sourcing because all that extra driving is going to. If you drive, you know that driving any more than 30, 40 minutes after a certain age, you're like, why can't I just teleport there? Like, not that you don't like driving. It's if you drive for a longer period of time, it does take a little bit of toll on your body. And then all the other toll that was taken on my body. I don't want to be super tired at 7 o'clock. I still do stuff until 9 or 10 o'clock. Like watch TV, YouTube videos, learn stuff through videos. All right, and then this last thing, if I can find it, I'll show it. If not, then this part of the video will just be cut because I was looking for it for a while. I'll be right back, Kelly. If you know that movie, well, I said Kelly at the end, so somebody might know. But that movie also references someone's best friend by the name of Wilson. And yeah, that was like 5 minutes. It's likely around. Well, it's likely around here, but it's a Washington Forge carving set. So if I can find it today, that'd be great. That way, where's it going? 03. So even if it goes out tomorrow, it'll still get. If they're running it for Thanksgiving, it'll still get there on time because today is Tuesday. Yeah, Thanksgiving is next Thursday. All right. So with that, that's 378 in sales. 372 product costs received. So all internet or all domestic. When I say product costs received, that just means that that's the price that the buyer saw, and then they had to pay more for taxes and what have you. So you see something listed, you see something for sale for $19.97. That's the product cost received, $19.97, and then the additional sale would be the sales tax or what have you. But so that's still pretty good for the 12. 30, a little over $30, $32. Yeah, that's going to cover that one. Nothing really learny in this one, so I can kind of not have to worry about that one. I guess the one thing that is learny is the more you listen, the more you learn. So eat beans for every meal. So that's going to wrap that one up. Like what you heard, like what you saw, like what you learned. Eat beans. Tell me anything you're going up. Comment down below. Subscribe, share. They're all free. They help me so we can all help each other. That's better. Appreciate it. Thank you.